What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And I am here bringing you another delicious video, helping you guys decipher through this matrix so we could get the truth, so we could get closer to the Most High. Now, remember last week I spoke about how Canaan, Ham's son, not Cain, all right? Let's remember that. We talked about how Canaan may or may have not done some homosexual acts against Noah. And these acts would have been so egregious enough for Noah to immediately strike Canaan with a curse. And remember that the curse that Noah bestowed upon Canaan was that he was supposed to be a perpetual slave, in particular to his uncle Shem. Now, let me also point this out because it's very, very important. The reason why I make the distinction between Cain and Canaan, yes, these two had bestowed evil upon the earth. But remember, Cain repented. He repented for what he did to his brother Abel. But nevertheless, he paid the price. He was banished and cursed and forced to live amongst people that weren't a part of his bloodline or about the Holy Spirit. That is what makes the difference between Cain, Adam's and Eve's first child, and Canaan, Ham's son, after the flood. Canaan has never repented for any of his sins that he has been doing on the earth ever since. Now, the book goes on to say that the curse of Canaan was extended to the land which was named after him, the land of Canaan. It further says that the Canaanites themselves, the people of the land, became the greatest curse upon humanity, and so they remain today. Not only did they originate the practices of demon worship, occult rites, child sacrifice, and cannibalism, but as they went abroad, they brought these obscene practices into every land which they entered. Not only did they bring their demonic cult to Egypt, but known by their later name, the Phoenicians, as they were called in 1200 BC. Now, remember Noah made a pact with his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and distributed the lands after the flood, basically telling each brother which lands they occupied. And if any of the brothers chose to break this pact, meaning taking another brother's lands, they would be immediately cursed. But there's always going to be a Negro that's going to test you. Now, in the book of Jubilees, it says this, and Ham and his sons went into the lands in which was to occupy, which he acquired as his portion in the land of the south. And Canaan saw the land of Lebanon to the river of Egypt, that it was very good, and he went not into the land of his inheritance to the west, that is, to the sea. And he dwelt in the land of Lebanon, eastward and westward, from the border of Jordan and from the border of the sea. And Ham, his father, and Cush, Mizraim, his brothers, said unto him, Thou hast settled in the land which is not yours, and which did not fall upon to you. Do not do so, for if thou do so, thy sons will fall in the land and be accursed through sedition. And sedition just means to rebel. And so basically it's saying that Canaan and all of his descendants will settle someplace and be rooted out wherever they go. Basically kicked out of the lands in which they inhabit. Each and every lands they inhabit, they will be kicked out. Why are they going to be kicked out? Because they have a rebellious spirit. Just like Ham says, sedition. You're going to take these lands by sedition, rebellion, and fighting. And nobody ain't got time for that. But you do know that sounds like a similar group of people that was, kicked out of Germany and then, set up a state over there in Israel in 1948. It just sounds closely to those group of people. Now, while Canaan dwelled in these lands, he was getting on Shem and his descendants' nerves. He was getting on everybody's nerves. And to add a cherry on top to all of Canaan and his descendants' constant warring, he was so wicked that his last will and testament to his children was a formula that read just like this. 1. Love one another, that is, of the tribe only. 2. Love robbery. 3. Love lewdness. 4. Hate your masters. 5. Do not speak the truth. Now, this document is real. It is called the Will of Canaan. Now, the book goes on to say the Will of Canaan has been the Canaanites' prescription for all of their operations during the ensuing 3,000 years. Meanwhile, the people of Shem in the Americas, aka the Negroes, we knew nothing about this document, you guys. We knew nothing about this because we were trying to convert the Canaanites and get them from doing their evil, wicked ways. That is exactly how we fell into the curses, you guys, trying to convert these people into the ways of the Most High. And by doing so, we let them into the fold. We let them be our neighbors. We lived amongst them, which was ordained for us not to. Now, the book goes on to say the will of Canaan today remains the operating instructions of the Canaanite heirs who presently control the world order. Now, wouldn't you say that this is how America is run today? Just really think about it. Number 1, love one another. Don't these group of people, the Canaanites and the 3/5 wild men community, don't they only love one another? 2, love robbery. Don't they constantly steal from this place? We constantly giving money to Israel. Trump wants to pay the protesters of January 6th billions of dollars. You know, people steal the Epstein files. No one ever goes to jail. Number 3, love lewdness. Lewdness is just being sexual. All right. Aren't they the most sexual people? Everything on TV is about homosexuality or seduction. Number 4, hate your masters. The masters will be the descendants of Shem. Okay, because remember, Shem was directly taught by Noah all of the mysteries of the world. All right, so he will be known as a master. We are his descendants here in the Americas. They say, hate your masters. Now, this especially should answer your question on why does it seem like everyone hates us and we've done nothing wrong? This is why. This is the secret creed that they all have been living by. Hate your masters, aka the Negro. And lastly, do not ever speak the truth. Do these people tell the truth? They constantly lie. Look at Trump in the news. Every other day is supposed to be a peace deal. Every other day. It's nothing but lies, you guys. They are ordained to never tell the truth. So we literally can't believe anything that comes out of their mouths. Now, what I want you guys to do is pause your phone or pause your TV, screenshot this decree, okay? Use this as a weapon against these people. Memorize it, learn it, so you can learn how to navigate your everyday life when we deal with these people. Screenshot it. I'm dead serious. Use this as a weapon, people, because this is what they're truly living behind. They're not living by the Constitution. They're living by this decree. Now, that's all I got for you right now. I'm going to upload another video going more details into the Canaanite versus Shem story. And if you guys are enjoying my breakdowns, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, I am helping us sort through the matrix so that we could get closer to the Most High. All right, catch you in the next one.